Well, we are sort of back, but I was fiddling around with other things, so I didn't quite get a chance to update anything, so we'll do that now. In the immortal words of the man who said these, fuck it, we'll do it live. But, let's see. Well, now this is interesting. Should have to wait and see if that drops off again. Graveyard Keeper. Yes. That's amazing. I managed to zone in on the word pull and thought, I bet he wants to go pulling people off or some such. But nothing to do with what you said. I haven't read the entire sentence yet either. I was just drawn to the word pull. Gonna get me a lightning storm. Because something that interesting. Well, anytime you pull a doodah specific, yeah. I don't need to read it out. You can read it yourself, Chester. But your only is completely correct there. It's an interesting system. It's an interesting system. I don't know. I haven't quite decided whether I fully sort of am on board with it, or whether I find myself leaning towards no, I'm not keen. But you know, it is a system, and it does work to a certain extent. But I think it works. I feel like it works if you construct the cards as well. See, it's they only last for 24 hours. That's the bit I'm not so sure about. And I suppose this is probably just in my sort of preferences, perhaps, that I don't necessarily be sort of playing it every single day, guaranteed. And it feels like that system is very much encouraging you to play it every single day, so that you can keep up with your pulls. But then again, I suppose arguably, if you pull the right one, like I did when I was trying to build my incantations out, it didn't really matter because I was able to just sort of counteract it. It's your boy. You are back. Welcome. Well, you've missed the tail end of Dragon Quest. Not literally the tail end. We finished up Moonbrook.com, and we are now in the world of Graveyard Keeper, where we shall keep our graveyard as best we can. Now, what was I doing? I don't know. I don't know at all. Let's have a look at my quests and see if we can figure out and zone in on something. Trade license. Can't quite remember where you get one of them. I think you buy it, but it's expensive. Cure for his curse. We need to deal with the woman, which means we need to deal with that. Magic pumpkin. I think we get pumpkins from her, so we need to deal with her again. Necklace from Snake. That means we need to deal with Snake's quests. What do Snake here want? Oh, damn, she wants a Silver Star pumpkin, which is interesting. And bring her and ask her to enchant it, which I think is the magic pumpkin. That's fine. Where is Snake? Have I missed Snake? I feel like I haven't missed Snake, but evidently I have. Oh, where are you, Snake? 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 Snake! Oh, we need the Necronomicon, and we need acid, right. Can't remember where we get acid. Can't remember where we get the Necronomicon. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to visit the witch, although arguably we probably want to do that during the day, so let's fiddle and fuck about with some more bits here. Let's finally do my gardening. Let's finally get some gardening done up in this house. We've got the onions. No, we don't. I've got the corn. No, this is hemp. We can turn that into rope. And there might be some other things we can do with hemp, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in my garden. I'm stuck in my own garden. That just seems unfair. Right, I suppose let's pick this crop. Welcome. Yes, welcome back, and whenever. It looks a lot like Stardew Valley. It plays a lot like Stardew Valley. In fairness to it, it does play a lot like that. It is that sort of farming-ish simulator, although it's not. There is farming, as is evidenced from the fact that I am farming. So I could not in good conscience claim that it's not a farming one. But it's not 100% the focus, like Stardew Valley is pretty focused on the idea of farming. That's kind of your bread and butter. Whereas this one, not quite as much. Let's pop those seeds in there. That'll give me a little bit more space. Oh, I suppose actually... no, I was kind of keeping maggots, so we'll keep maggots for now. That's carrot seeds, carrots. Pop the seeds in here. This one, being Graveyard Keeper, of course, focuses a lot on keeping graveyards, which is generally speaking what you do, but there are a few more odds and ends to it as well. It's quite a nice story, and it's got sort of a nice dark sense of humour. I think that's what I quite like about this game. It has a dark sense of humour about it, and just has fun with keeping graveyards. It's going to be troublesome getting those seeds rather than getting the... hey, there we go. I managed it. Oh, but I don't have the room for... I don't have the room for anything else at the moment, but those seeds are going to be troublesome, I think. Put those away, and now try and circumnavigate the vegetables in order to get the seeds. Can he do it? Yes, he can! He managed to save the seeds, and not grab the other bit, but still you go. I hear the Black Rose Dragon! I like Black Rose Dragon, but then again I like a Kaiser. A Kaiser's very nice. I don't know how old a Kaiser was supposed to be, but she was the sex candy of 5Ds, in fairness. She was actually a decent character as well. She wasn't just the sex candy, but she was mostly the sex candy. But I quite like the Black Rose Dragon. Her whole deck was quite fun with the roses and the thorns and stuff. Obviously, it would be roses and thorns. It's all meant to be sort of... It's all gardens, roses, and, you know, stuff like that. Which is, you know, what you'd expect from a Black Rose Dragon, I suppose. I did also, as I say, I quite liked the design of the Black Rose Dragon. I seem to have onions I don't have a place for. I really have onions I don't have a place for. I suppose I could try and cook the onions immediately, but I suppose hopefully the onions won't go off in the outside chest. Anyway, I never quite got into... whenever the Feb TCG ban list kicks in, it'll be to a full free set, though. It's just not as strong anymore. Gores! Oh, Gores, the emissary of... Oh, I missed that message as well. There we go. Who sounds like he never moved out of his edgy teenage phase. Excellent. And the Blackstone of Legend. That's the old Red Eyes. Oh, is it Red Eyes or is it Black Rose then? Oh, Blackstone. Here we go. I'm chopping about all over the chat. I do apologise. I should really try and read it in order. I think the Emissary of Darkness is an archetype deck, and I think I have seen it, and I think it does quite well, in fairness, but I might be mistaken. I might be getting it confused with one of the others. There's so many cards and so many sort of rotations. They do so many rotations around so many cards. It's like you're trying to keep up. They're like, I can't keep up. I will catch up. Tasty. I mean, in fairness, it is. It's a cherries and berry squash for anybody particularly interested, and it is tasty. And Blackstone, yeah, Blackstone is really only usable in Red Eyes Black Dragon decks, indeed, because it is like the opposite of the White Stone. I assume that was the case of Blackstone. You have Black Rose Dragon. It's a good one for synchro decks. It nukes the field pretty nicely and can help an occasional comeback. Plus, it's the boss monster for a Kaiser, so it's just popular and thus receives a lot of support. And there we go. Yes, we do agree with the Kaiser thing. Assuming from the name that you are the Keeper of the Graveyard. I am the Keeper of the Graveyard. I am the man about this place. I keep the graveyard. And the graveyard is over here. Do I need more Boyds? That's not going to make any sense unless you've watched the Goes Wrong show. Specifically, the episode known as The Lodge. And if you have seen that, congratulations. You've watched good things. I cannot tell you how much I like the Goes Wrong show. I know we've had the discussion in the past, but I still love the Goes Wrong show. And I can't help myself. I absolutely adore it. I need to get rid of more stuff. But there's a scene in there where they've spelt the word wrong, so it comes up on their sort of, here's their big reveal of something, and it's spelt wrong, and it's like, and he has to say it out loud, and he ends up going, beware more Boyds. So what was this? This was my wheat seeds, or was it wheat seeds? I think it was wheat seeds. Oh fuck, I don't know. Might not have been. Oh, I don't suppose it matters. I like to try and keep it sort of keep it reasonably organised, but sometimes it's that was not wheat seeds at the bottom there. Then, as I say, at the end of the day, does it really matter? No, it fucking doesn't. So why do you care so much? I don't know. Sometimes I try to care, okay? Sometimes I like to make it seem like I give a shit in life, because it makes other people feel more at home if I give some form of toss about what's happening in front of me. But deep down, I simply don't care. Absolutely, I love this game. This is one of my. This is an all-time favourite. Well, all-time favourite is probably a bit generous. I've got many favourites, but it is certainly a solid game to play. Very enjoyable. I've got zombies as well, for anybody interested. Most people here probably have seen the zombies in the past, because we have had zombies for quite some time. I do plan on setting up some other zombie features as well. Hey, excellent. My vegetables can attract to my body. I've had several cups already today, but a little more water can't hurt. Certainly not. I have watched some good things, but apparently not this good thing. As I say, I absolutely adore it. I know, Chester, you mentioned you didn't particularly enjoy them live. Now, it's difficult to know whether that's just a case of their live shows not quite as good as their as the organised TV show, or just differing senses of humour. Either way, it doesn't make that too much difference. I absolutely adore them. I have literally been watching their series over and over again for weeks now. I can't help myself. Whenever I think, I've got half hour, what should I do? Goes Wrong show. Excellent. And so I know an awfully large volume. And this is how you know I've been watching a lot of it. I know quite a lot of it off by heart now. And you've seen how shit my memory is. So the idea that I've memorised them is quite something. There is a town nearby. I can pop the map on. This is the kitchen garden is where we live. Sweet Home is where we live. The kitchen garden is where I am at the moment. Then I've got a vineyard, burned house, Witch Hill. Which hill? That hill. Which hill? That hill. That hill there. Which hill? That hill. Just thought I'd get in there before Chester made the joke. Then you get the wheat farm, and then the village. Non-generic link 1. Not that useful. Definitely a weird one, though. Oh, wait. No. Oh, I've skipped a message again. I just got what could only... Excuse me. As a robot Ganesha. It's called Appliancer Vacuelephant. It's probably not useful, but I felt the need to mention it looks like Robo Ganesha. I don't blame you. Sometimes they are truly ridiculous. I'm now doing the Leonardo DiCaprio meme of pointing at my screen because I've got Elemental Hero Avian! Exactly. I don't think you'd have a use for Elemental Hero Avian nowadays, but I might be wrong. I might be being a little bit mean to it. Anyway, unfortunately, I've burnt through my daytime, which means... yes, there is a ton. It's interesting, actually. I discovered today... I think I got my arse handed to me by them. But there are now vision heroes as well. I know we discussed the idea of there being some evil heroes, but I discovered the vision heroes as well, which were quite peculiar and took me by surprise, as is so often the way. Right, so yeah, let's polish some bricks of stone. what we'll do is polish some bricks of stone, then possibly try and catch a bit. Whoops, no, there we go. Too many buttons. Too quickly. Oh, I burnt through one of my chisels. Shouldn't be too bad. I can build more chisels. I can build more chisels. Ah, you bastard. Did you have to do that? There we go. A million different variants. I think some of them do use avian still. Oh, that's not too bad. But not familiar with that subset of cards. That's fair. I'd love to be familiar with every single card, but there's so many now that it's just so difficult to keep up with them all. And that's, you know, I suppose arguably I'm not trying to keep up with them, but I feel like even if you're trying to keep up with them, terrifying toddler of torment. Oh dear. I must admit, at this rate, since the three of us are into it, I might have to launch a brand new dedicated channel for Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because we've found some ridiculous ones. I mean, Chester can answer himself, and he may do so in a moment or two. But the game he is discussing is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Me and Onibushu play it. Onibushu's quite good at it. I'm not very good at it. And then Chester's just started. And will probably eventually become good at it, but is probably struggling at the moment because, well, you don't have much going for you at the beginning of the game. And other people will take advantage of that fact by absolutely wrecking your face. Now, I feel like there was a reason I came down here. Yes, there was. Although, having said that, I didn't really need to come down here. No? Okay, fine. That's not exactly good, but still. And I seem to have been tricked into playing it. Yes, we've discussed that it's good, and you've been tricked into playing it. They have a monster called 10,000 Dragon, because it was the 10,000th card made. That's excellent. I like that. I like that as an idea. Especially because it goes nicely. Now, I may be misremembering, but there is 1,000 Dragon, isn't there? Which is what what Joey manages to pull out of his arse when I think he does he fail? No, yeah, no. Actually, it's more Yugi that pulls it out of his arse, isn't he? Because he goes, all right, I got my great things with the, you know, the dude with the thingy and the time wizard did the thing, and now I've got a baby dragon into 1,000 dragon. And of course, Yugi's there with an ancient old mage, and it's like, but with wisdom, with age comes... I've spot the line there. Completely bucketed that, didn't I? With age comes wisdom, for he is now the ancient magician of something or other. I can't remember, but there you go. Also, I give these pack openings 6 out of 10. That's fair. That's actually quite good, in fairness, considering what you could have drawn, which was absolute garbage. So what do you have? Okay, so I don't have her cauldron. Oh, I can give her the health potion. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy enough. Yeah, fuck it, I can do that. Get that done. Looks good. Oh, now I remember. I am Clotho. Oh, I remember. Oh, I healed my cauldron. Okay, now I'm back. So what do you need from old Clotho? I got some good stuff, you know. You won't find potions these days anywhere these days. Excellent, I got a story, and now I can ask for help. I need to help a merchant. He told me that he knew you well. He used to buy love potions from you with his friend the priest. Oh, I remember. They were so sweet, but they were brothers, as I recall. So how can I help him? He ate some hiccup grass and lost his sense of taste, so I think he's cursed. Sounds like a curse laid on him by another witch, so it would be unprofessional of me to help him. In the old times, we used to help out in situations like this, but then the whole market collapsed. Now it's forbidden. Only the witch who placed the curse on him can craft a potion to remove it. So no cure for him? Let me see, I've told you the basics and you're no witch here. There's a fancy word for what you are. Chemist, alchemist, right? So you can craft a potion for him, and I'll tell you the recipe. Just put salt and health solution together. Thank you. Okay, salt and health potion, 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 health solution even, salt and health solution, salt and health solution, salt and health solution. I feel like I need to write that down because, well, you know, memory issues. It's one of those things where I'll probably remember it, but only because, hey, sorry, that was, I dropped my pen on my bollocks. In fairness, nothing really happened, but it was just the sort of, it was the notion that something could have that made the noise. But there you go. Anyway, health solution, and I do appreciate you putting it in the chat as well. But by the time I've gathered everything, that chat may have gone. But what did we miss while I was doing, you know, quote unquote voice acting? Has it come to tell us that Barai is secretly dead all along? I don't know the reference. Oh my! I mean, that's not the worst decision Joey has ever made. True, he has made worse ones. There was that time in Season 4 where Joey fused his Time Wizard with the Claw of Hermos, and it made an equipped card he had no idea what to do with. Yeah, I know. That was his whole star, wasn't it? Okay, that's just helping the merchant. What do you have to trade? Golden apples. That's interesting. Bushberries. Yeah, we kind of want bushberries. Alchemy recipe, yes, wouldn't go amiss. But if I want my tree saplings, all sorts of alchemy ingredients, I think I should be able to deal with alchemy ingredients, really. So yeah, I think the best bet. I wonder if they stack, because I wouldn't mind a couple of them, maybe. That's expensive. All right, maybe we'll just start with one each. Oh, okay, no, it's just the apple tree is expensive. Okay. So, maybe treat myself to 3 of them, and then I'd take the alchemy recipe, but I'd run out of space, wouldn't I? Oh bugger! Oh bother! Ah, good. At least they stack. So, how much did that cost me? I do kind of want 2 more of them. I can make some more money at some point. There we go. I got. Oh no! I do want to take them. There we go. Right now, next button. Next button. There we go. Back to Sweet Home Alabama. I just got Arcana Force. Gives me a minute. 18. The Moon. And man, that's a coin flip you do not want to get wrong. I can't remember what that one does, truth be told, but I do remember where that comes from, or at least who used it in the series. Well, I can't remember the bastard's name, so absolutely useless. What am I doing? Planting trees. It's the big evil from one of the GX series. Sartorius, I believe, wasn't it? Oh, I need some dirt. Let's go. Oh dear, fucking game is struggling. Oh, Billy Bollocks. Billy Bollocks. What is wrong with you, Mr. Billy Bollocks? How are you, Mr. Billy Bollocks? Are you doing okay? I reckon you're fine. I'll tell you what, we'll deal with this ingots first. Pop them away. Now let's deal with getting my sods. Getting these little sods, so I can plant my trees. Right, so berry bushes. We'll do berry bushes at the front. Free berry bushes, free apple trees. Do apple trees at the... yeah, that'll do. Oops, careful. There we go. Marvellous. And I've got sort of 6 more slots, I believe it was. So I can do 3 more berry bushes and 3 more trees, perhaps. But this just gives me a ready supply of apples and berries, which will be very good when I start wanting to make juices and other such bits and bobs. Oh, careful. No, don't. Oh, can I actually chop down that tree? Oh, fuck yeah, I can. Don't know if I agree with that decision. It was a very nice tree. Oh well, let's chop down that. It might grow back and then I can leave it, but fuck it. There we go. Oops, come here. Got a card related to the sacred beasts. Ooh, what card was that? And basically any card that requires you a flip of coin is not... No. Any level of sort of luck you can eliminate from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to be a good time. Oh, what's this? I don't know what that is. Oh, I'm gathering flowers, that's fine. Dimension Fusion Destruction. Flip a coin. If heads, draw 2. If tails, they draw 2. Oh, yeah, no, that's good. Not good. That is not a good thing. You do not want to get on the wrong side of that. I suppose arguably we probably should put those flowers in the graveyard. So yeah, we'll go on the underground, and that way we can put. Oh, we've not finished that. Now, pail of apple juice. Yeah, we need 2 of them. So I suppose let's put the pail of apple juice in the in there for now. Can we get another pail of apple juice? No, we need more apples. And I suppose arguably we'll get more apples eventually. And there's a pendulum card. Now, I wouldn't mind doing something with pendulums. But precisely what, I do not know. But I wouldn't mind doing something with pendulums. And there's a pendulum card. Now I'm confused. I don't blame you, in fairness. Pendulums, they're a bit of a troublesome thing. Although, I say that, they're not that bad. They're not as bad as some, but they are still, you know, I would still put them in the troublesome category. Let's go up and ditch the flowers in the graveyard chest. So, essentially, when it comes to pendulums, why do I have 5 brains, a heart, and 3 skulls? I mean, I think the better question is why you don't have 5 brains, a heart, and 3 skulls. Because I thieve bits and pieces from the corpses that come through my morgue rather. The morgue, let the bodies hit the morgue, let the bodies hit the morgue, let the bodies hit the boom boom morgue. And therefore, ash goo. I don't know if I want ash goo. Therefore, I have got a large volume of. There we go. Let me introduce you to the brain, heart, and intestines thing. And this one's got brains and intestines in as well. But this one also keeps my goo. I've gooed on the shelf. Please don't do that. But in terms of pendulum summoning, so essentially what you have is a pendulum scale. And what you need to do is on the left-hand side, you want a low pendulum scale. On the right-hand side, you want a high pendulum scale. Then anything between those 2 numbers, not inclusive, I don't think. So if it's, say, between 3 and 5, you can only summon level 4 monsters, but you can summon as many as you like onto the field at once. And it is quite something. I forgot to bring the salt down here, didn't I? But I do have... I need a health solution. Do I happen to have a health solution? No. How do I get solutions then? I have an Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, which sounds like a knockoff monster from a card game ripping off Yu-Gi-Oh! Odd Eyes, I quite like the Odd Eyes idea. I know it's not... Oh, shite, I've run out of energy. Need to go sweet home. But I suppose arguably this allows me to pick up some salt. Which I suppose... let's grab about half the salt that I've got here and take that down to the basement, I suppose. And now we're not going to want to waste too much time here because we want to go do some church things. Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon is a boss monster. I wouldn't. You sure Odd Eyes? Oh, well, you know it better than I do. I don't know why I'm doubting you. It's just I don't know. I don't know if I'd necessarily classify Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon as a boss monster. He leads into a lot of boss monsters, perhaps, but I don't know if he'd be classified as one himself. Oh, that's a shame. It seems all of the internet has died now. Excellent. Really thought maybe, just maybe, I'd cracked a solution, but of course not. Of course not. I suppose we'll give it a moment to see if it comes back. No, it's fully disconnected. Excellent. Excellent. Do. This is the bonus bit for the YouTube people, 'cause only the YouTube people will see this bit. Oh, you may have caught me talking to the YouTube people, 'cause the stream disconnected. But there you go. I thought it was doing better, and it turns out it just completely fucked it. But there you go. Oh my god, the leg! I know. As I say, I thought it was doing slightly better. but it then decided to have a total shit instead of just the partial shits it's been having previously. Oh, hey, a synchro monster I could throw into my starter deck. Gravity Warrior. Yes, I think you might be right there. Anyway, let's have a little bit of our... Oh, you'd like to say a few words? Our church is great, you know, obviously. Nice, noise, 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 noise. Oh, noisy, noise, noise. There's so much noise in the noisy noise. How much noise can you noise if you were a little bit nice? Are you a tasty boy? Yes, I am. Bitty 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 boom. With a bitty 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 bee. Body butter boo. A money money. A money money money. Orbital Hydra Lander. I mean, it's certainly got enough words to make it seem like it's probably quite good. Or not quite enough words, I suppose, because technically it's only 2, but enough syllables, perhaps, to make it sound like it's quite good. Right, there's a chaos solution. So we need to figure out... I think that might be a life solution from that. And any of the brains should put life solutions. So really, I should have... I do feel like I should have a life solution somewhere, but there you go. There was so much lag it made me unable to hear the stream. I think that, in fairness, that's because it did die completely. So it wasn't lagging as such, more, you know, complete death. Bam. And a laugh solution. Excellent. I didn't even look at my notes that time. I told you I'd probably remember it if... Oh! Health solution. Health solution. Not a life solution. Okay, I did it wrong. That's fine. That's fine. I can't hear any part of the stream anymore. Interesting. I'm assuming that's not the case for anybody else. But do feel free to confirm or deny that you can hear or not hear. And if, I suppose, you can't hear this, it's your boy, so that's not helpful for you. Sound is fine for Mr. Chester and Oni, so if one of you could possibly suggest the notion of maybe checking the mute button. I know it seems like a snarky thing to say, but... Oh, goo! I do have some goo of health. Dang it. I need more healthy goo. Sound is back now. Fantastic. But one thing I do know of with some of the browsers, if it has to refresh, on occasion, it can in fact... so this is the alchemy mill, isn't it? So I need health. I suppose goo of health. Yeah, I suppose I need to do some more random recipes. But sometimes I've found... I suppose I could try and put salt with other things, I guess. See what we'll get. Oh, there we go. Goo of health. So, yeah, let's try and just keep putting salt against weird shit. Bloody salt? Bloody salt. Oh, I can pick a secret card pack. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's a secret. Of course I won't tell anybody. So, no, that didn't help me much. Health powder and salt, maybe? Weather painter cards look great. Great art. Or look good, great art. No idea how the deck actually plays, I see. Oh, the weathered rainbow canvas. Oh, I missed that bit, yeah. Bow. But yeah, anyway, I was saying about some of the browsers. I know Firefox, sometimes when you refresh it, or sometimes when it gets refreshed, it will just sort of churn out a completely different... Oh, shit, I've run out of energy. Bollocks. It will suddenly sort of turn around and go, no, I've now auto-muted myself, because it's trying to be clever, and on some occasions it is, some occasions not quite so much. Let's put those health goos in there. I believe if I can get one more healthy goo, I might be able to actually sort of get something going. I might as well just walk, truth be told. Yugi has a ton of long names, I saw one earlier. Gizmek Orochi Serpentron Sky Slasher. Yeah, it's because I think when they're designing them in the office, I say office, it might not be an office, but when they're designing them in the office, I reckon they just sort of go, right, how does this sound? Gizmek Orochi the Serpentron Sky Slasher. Well, I mean, the way you said it, it sounded pretty shit. Now, we always bring in a professional voice actor. Come here, right, that's it. He's come up with a monster name. Can you do that in your best sort of overly dramatic, ridiculous fashion? Okay. I summon to the field Gizmek Orochi, the Serpentron Sky Slasher. And they go, oh, you've done another banger there, Dave. Another banger of a name, Dave. Why, in a clearly Japanese company, to make Yu-Gi-Oh! There'd be a random bloke called Dave? I do not know, but hey, maybe it was a sort of, you know, maybe it was some kind of thing. Some kind of exchange. They exchanged Dave for, you know, Haruka. It's the first Japanese name I could think of because I've been watching. I have been watching, and I'd be curious to know if anybody else has watched this. I've been watching Hit Monkey. And you may be thinking to yourself, what is Hit Monkey? Oh boy, it's brilliant. That's what Hit Monkey is. It's an animation. It's a Marvel animation, in fairness, so I don't know whether that helps with the idea or not, but it is nonetheless a Marvel animation, and I fucking love it. It's so daft because it's a monkey that's a hitman. There's a bit more to it than that, but I wouldn't want to spoil it. But nonetheless, it's very daft. But still. Orochi is a legendary 8-headed serpent in Japanese folklore. Cool. And you pick the exquisite jet black rose. So I'm going to get 10 packs of these, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I reckon you could probably do quite a nice black rose dragon one. Yeah, I reckon that'd be fun. Because it's a nice card. Oh, I've made some zombie juice! Look at me! Look at me finding out how to make some zombie juice. Oh, I don't blame you. And I can also make spices. I don't know why I'd want to make spices. I can't remember a purpose to make spices, but yeah, shit. Oh well. Alright, on with the sort of just randomly chucking things in. Oh, I've run out of fucking things to chuck in. Oh, cock. Cocky bums. Oh, with your cocky doos. Cocky bums will cocky doos. Well, I got that pack of 10, and in the first one I opened, I got 3 super rares. Nice. So I think I made the right choice. Doodle diddle dee. Ah, god damn it! I don't think I've got the resources to quite make what I need here now. As I'd argue, I need to break down some more body bits. Break the body bits down. Go on. You brew yourself? Yeah, you brew yourself. That's all right. And now powders. Powder my bone. Ooh, nasty. I think that's just white powder. Oh, I can't pick up the white powder. How very annoying. I don't really need the white powder anyway, so let's try and just goo up a brain. There we go, a couple of life solutions. That'll do nicely. Oily goo. Oily goo! Maggots. Crush a maggot or two in there. That's more life solution. You're in Therians Chapter 2. Nice. I don't really need any more life solution. No, okay. Well, I've got plenty of life solution, but there you go. Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Evening Twilight. I've got a bog standard Blackluster Soldier. I haven't got anything fancy. Because in fairness, the Blackluster Soldier is not really the key to the deck. It's just a little bit of sacrificial fodder for me. Not the kindest of things, I don't suppose, to just pop in there and go, sorry, Blackluster, but you're just, you know, I need my dragons, mate. But you happen to be 8 stars, so you go quite nicely with my dragons, son. But I can't deny, I have, in the past, he has sort of... where's the bloody life solution? Up here somewhere. Or not Question mark? Did I not? Oh, there we go. Yeah, life solution. Am I not able to combine the... I thought... No, I can't. Maybe I need a powder first? Oh, yeah, I do, apparently. Okay. But I don't think blood helped me all that much. So one of the powders, probably health powder... Might get me the goo. Because I think that's what I'm... No, that's goo of chaos. Not what I wanted. Oh, hey, I got a card referencing the ending of the Ancient Egypt part of the anime, the true name. Yes, there's a good few. Like, I think you can still technically, although I might be mistaken, I believe you still can use the Bonds of Friendship, it might be called, which is the sort of black mark thing they popped over their hands when they were sort of... No matter if we're this far or that far or any far distance apart, we'll always know we can look at our hands and understand that we're together, or some, you know, horrible nonsense that they were spewing. I know. You love it, really, you slag. I do love it, really, I know. I hate myself, but, you know, sometimes I'm a sucker for the whole friendship wins everything spiel of these anime series. Chaos Emperor, the Dragon of Armageddon! My god. Oh, I think that, yeah, I think that's one of the ones I did the sort of little one of the solo modes was those guys. No, that was Demise. Although they were definitely revolving around Armageddon, so I don't know whether that guy's related in some fashion. Let's see what else we can break down. We can break down hearts. We can break down goos of health. But we need 3 of them, yeah. So let's break down a heart. And then we don't really need any more of those. I'm not reading that card text. Is it massive, or... I was going to say, if it's the sort of card text that will take you 6 years to understand, and you'll have to sort of work towards a PhD in understanding the card text, it means it's good. Oh, it's a pendulum, is it? Oh, definitely not what I was thinking of then. Put my oily goo away. Oily goo! Do you really love me? I didn't say that, I said oily goo. Oh, I'm disappointed now. Well, we didn't do much in this one today, but, you know, someday. Oh, it's the shelves, isn't it? Put my little zombie goo away. Oh, I don't have 10 faith. How very disappointing. White powder. I'm not sure if white powder is particularly useful in the alchemy lab. It's useful for making porcelain. Ew, porcelain pots, but outside of that, I don't think the white powder has much of a use. But I might be proven wrong in the not too distant future. A Red Eyes card, Red Eyes Spirit. See, I wouldn't say no. Again, it's this sort of slightly inconvenient thing where you kind of need to focus in on something fairly early doors, but I wouldn't mind doing a Red Eyes deck as well. I always used to quite enjoy ending up with a Red Eyes deck because it was always a sort of fusion of Joey style stuff mixed with is it Atticus? Yeah, it's Atticus Rhodes. Although that's technically a spoiler, but oh well, never mind. I don't think you knew it was Atticus Rhodes when he first turned up using Red Eyes. Now it's even more of a spoiler because I've completely explained the fact that the mystery guy, yeah, you know the mystery guy that turns up and he's using Red Eyes Black Dragons. He's a mystery, and you don't know who he is. It's Atticus Rhodes. To really hammer home the spoiler for you, because I'm an asshole, essentially. Now, darn it, I just don't think I've got quite enough goos of health. Healthy goo. I need stuff that breaks down into health. I really don't think I've got anything that breaks down into health, because all of those are life-based. No, I suppose arguably what breaks into... Oh, that's not really what I want. That just gets me an oil. Oil's useless to me. Bollocks. Advanced Heraldry Art, which seems strong if I knew anything about Xyz cards. Well, Xyz cards are an interesting thing as well, because it's kind of like they're a bit of an oddity, I think. Oh, actually, oil would go in the kitchen, I think. Really. A 10-year-old spoiler, yeah, I know. How dare you? How dare you spoil my 10-year-old Yu-Gi-Oh stuff? I know. I'm a terrible human being. Well, let's see about 10 carrots, please. 10 carrots. That's what we want first. Our first goal is 10 carrots for the donkey, so he can bring me some more bodies, so that hopefully I can perhaps pop those bodies into the zombie machine and get more zombies. Take that back to Sweet Home. Crossroads Dragon. Nice. It's archetype specific, so not great unless you're using those cards. No, well, I suppose a lot of cards do fall into that trap. I revealed my trap card and you fell into it. What am I doing? Putting the ashes away. Popping the ashes away. Oh shit, I don't have any room for the ashes. Bollocks. I'll tell you what, get rid of some of this water. I'll keep 100 waters. Take the rest with me. That'll do. Don't know what I'm going to do with 100 water on my person, but I suppose I'll tell you what, one thing we could do. Let's try and build some dough. So, oh, I don't have much in the way of. Oh, okay, we can build more flour here. Yeah, okay. Let's do 40 flowers. 7 SRs and URs from 5 packs. That's not bad odds, in fairness. Or at least I don't think so. It sounds good. Let's put it this way. You've fooled me into making me think it sounds good. And they attach themselves. Oh, but Xyz is effectively you need to use 2 level 4 monsters on 1 rank 4, yes. And they attach themselves to the black card as materials. The one I see the most, I can't quite remember the first dragon that's required. I think it's something like Draglubians or something like that. It's some weird word. It's Yu-Gi-Oh, of course it's a weird word. But basically, that one you can remove, I think, one. Yeah, I think you remove one Xyz monster. Detached. Yeah, the detached thing. You can detach the monster in order to summon another dragon with an attached thing on it immediately. And it's kind of nasty, because basically that ends up pretty much being 8,000 attack points, almost guaranteed, because I think it takes its attack points as 1,000 times the rank of the Xyz monster. And the Xyz monster you get to summon that with, the big Draglubian thing, is rank 8. And the key thing to note, the Xyz cards are all rank, whatever the stars are. Ranks are not levels. No, that is true. Because I think they did explore that in the anime as well, I believe, if memory serves. I think he got around something. Again, can't remember the details, but I'm fairly certain he bypassed something by bringing out an Xyz monster which had ranks, not levels. But I can't remember all of the details. And random Toon World. Nice. Apart from the fact that I don't think Toon World is actually particularly good, but I might be proven wrong. I'm always willing to be proven wrong. Don't necessarily think I am, but I'm always willing to be proven wrong. I suppose arguably we might want to just cook something. Do we have something? Bread? Bread would suffice, I suppose. Yeah? I'll tell you what, we could bake some mushrooms as well, can't we? Unfortunately, at this point, we just sort of wait for the baking to be done. And then we'll bake a load of bread. And we might take those, because that will A, clear up some inventory space in my chests. Tyranno Infinity! So now you've officially got Dino DNA! Oh, you'll be back in 30 minutes. I will probably be offline at that point, so I will probably be saying goodbye for tonight, sir. Goodbye. Because we usually finish. It's just gone midnight round here. Round these parts, it's just gone midnight. and that's usually when we finish. I'll probably be a few moments or so faffing still, but I suspect half hour I will probably be gone. But hopefully we can see you round these parts again, sir. See you round these parts again. Right, I might as well take these mushrooms and stick them in the refugee camp. And hopefully we might be able to get something done here. Oh, in fact, are you just... No, you're just hanging around, fair enough. But we might be able to build something here. So let's have a look, Ski. See if we're... Because we've got maximum happy people. Maximum happy people. I think the deck with the Toon Blackluster Soldier is semi-decent. Is it? Oh, I'm surprised. I didn't think they'd ever managed to get a decent go at that whole affair. So we want some flitch, we want some boards, we want some nails, and we want some sods. Sod's law. We ended up with... oh, there's a body! Okay, we need to deal with the body as well. Not sure, certainly not a major meta deck, but I do seem to recall it being playable. Oh, that's nice. Well, that's something. That's kind of what you you just sort of want something that will function and not necessarily just be kicked shitless immediately. Unfortunately, that tends to boil down to the fact that you have to do exactly the same deck as everybody else, which, you know, never sits well with me. I know. I'm a salty little Sandra who likes his sort of... I want to be different. I don't want to be the same as everybody else. I wants to be my own person. I wants to create my own deck. And unfortunately, a lot of the time, that proves very difficult, because even that incantation deck, unfortunately, is basically copied, which doesn't sit hugely well with me. I know it's daft, it doesn't make that much difference, but I did, I constructed it a little bit myself. I basically saw the fact that, oh look, he's using incantations. What are they? What do they do? Oh, I understand these. These are simple enough for my brain to comprehend. I'll take those. And then I just sort of built it around that notion of incantations, but still. Holy! What have you done? Have you poked yourself? Because you don't want to be holy. You want to be wholly unholy. What did you get? What did you get? What did you get? Don't leave us on the tenterhooks. That's 4 secret packs I can pick. Oh, yes. That's what you want to see. Right, so I think... Oh, no, I wanted sods. Sods, 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 sods. I might as well get some more sods growing while I'm here. And grab some little sods, indeed. I only really needed 8 sods, but I'm going to take 16 just in case I end up being able to build 2 of them. Not 100% convinced I can. I'm just, I like to be thorough and make sure of these things. Yeah, you should get one for every SR or UR you pulled that you don't already have a set for. Right, so cooking table. Oh, that's going to take all 8 of my stuff. So we could finish off the beds, but then... I don't know. Yeah, we'll finish off the beds first. Since I've got... Oh, no, okay. I only needed 1 bed left anyway. Oh, well, that's fine. Yeah, I need the happiness meter to go back up. Which, in fairness, I do have the bread, so it's not too bad. The inevitability of chaos! Knowledge of the Myth Lords and Warriors Unite! Well, Warriors Unite probably fits the initial deck you've got. Possibly. Don't take my word on it. Do feel free to interject and, Oh, I need a shed load of seeds for these ones. Christ. But you can get... Well, if I can get my own pumpkin seeds, I could grow my own sodding pumpkins, couldn't I? I don't have my own pumpkin seeds. This is the problem I'm finding right now, game. Alright, back to Sweet Home. The bread can continue cooking. But yeah, it's possible if you've got sort of warrior-based stuff. Right, put the sods away. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but they can stay with me. So I should really deal with the... oh, I didn't need to deal with the body in the morgue, the body in the morgue, the body in the boom boom morgue. I'm once again running out of energy, so I suppose there's an argument that says maybe don't bother. But, oh, that's the hole the dead bodies go into. Look, if it's good enough for the dead bodies, Good enough for me. That's not how this works. Soul extraction. Alrighty tidy. I've got myself a dirty great soul. Not sure what's in that specific set. But the warriors are the most common type of monster. They have a ton of support and some good decks. Good decks. Ooh, we can build the next soul container. Although, again, we're running out of energy, so I'm hoping... Yeah. Ooh, that was a special thing. Hey, Keeper. Why are you making noises here again? I'm fixing up everything in this room, piece by piece. Oh, that is a soul container. Are you familiar with how it works? Yeah, basically just like a pallet, I think. Right. They are used to reduce the speed of soul corruption. By the way, there are more modern versions of these workbenches. Just saying. Hey, you, how do you know so much about these machines? Haven't you guessed? It's quite simple. From one of your predecessors, of course. You say it's the last draw you're going to do tonight. There's always the temptation to do one more. So be strong. If you want it to be the last one, you mean it to be the last one. Although that keeper wasn't so talkative with me, he did tell me about the devices. Oh, new addition to the workshop. Nice. Yes. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Too many voices in one go. Yes, the keeper is working hard while you're probably doing stuff that I skipped. Maybe I'm now biting, want me to share? You don't have your own. Anyway, I'm off. I thought there was a smell in here. So, yay for having soul containers, although having said that, one of those soul containers just fucked off. Or one of those souls just fucked off, I suppose. Let's build a healed soul, oh yes. So yeah, it's not actually led to anything new, I don't think. Soul container base, yeah, that's just the same old, same old. Chests and pallets, we don't really need chests, nor do we need pallets. But there you go. Popper, so I suppose, oh yeah, we've got some spare sort of points. So we'll pop a soul in the soul machine and let Jesus have it. There we go. We've put the soul in the soul portal. And now we want to put the broken soul away. Oh yeah. Ah, hello, Tinosaura. Has Scully given you issues? Do you want me to punt him? The football humour from the Gamer Girl. Welcome, Tinosaura. And no, I have not been having issues with Scully. Nor have I been having issues with Mulder. Welcome. Unfortunately, you pretty much join us roughly at the end. We've got a couple of little bits and bobs to have a little fiddle with, as it were. But the less said about those, the better, I fear. But nonetheless, we are just on the verge of putting it away. But welcome nonetheless. Welcome nonetheless. Oh, there's another body in the morgue, a body in the morgue, a body in the boom boom morgue. Oh, something to mention. Go for it. Elemental Hero Cosmo Neos. This thing has big numbers only. Is it good? I can't remember fully what you need for Cosmo Neos, but Neos is a bit of an old one. Now, that doesn't necessarily make it good or bad in the current style, but sometimes old ones tend to be sort of not so much. You'll be streaming again tomorrow or Saturday. Well, tomorrow I might be able to find it. Depends on what happens tomorrow. I don't know what's happening tomorrow, actually. But Saturday, I fear, dependent on when yours is, of course, Saturday I will be doing my own, of course, with Saturday, the RPG special. Not that you'd almost classify this as an RPG in fairness, but Saturday is specifically RPGs. Today could be anything, it just happens to be an RPG. I suppose it's because most of the games I play are RPGs. Eastern Time, so I have that in context. I'd love to say I do, but I don't know those off the top of my head. Extract the fat! Get this fat boy down. Okay, so that's going to be quite good for zombies. It's 7:17 currently. Brain, do math. Brain, do math. 5 hours. Wasn't that difficult. It's one of those annoying things where it's like, brain, do the thing, but it doesn't want to do the thing. Do I have a... No, I don't actually have a standard embalming table. Shall we pop the embalming table there? I think it's probably out of the way enough there. And it's nicely in line with the other one, so yeah, that'll do nicely. Resurrection table, we don't need another resurrection table. A little after midnight, I feel like. It is a little after midnight. After midnight! Can't remember the rest of that song. It's a song by the band Dorothy. If anybody was unaware. Oh, no, work it. There we go. Just need to nudge the old fat out the way. Oh, how often that has been true. Just bear with me while I just nudge the fat out the way. There we go. Thank you. Right, basically now all I really need to do is save up a load of faith so that I can summon more zombies, which is kind of the plan for those two. Oh, you have an Exodia. Which Exodia? Yes, that's the crucial detail. Because I can't deny, I'd be tempted. I think it would be a very gimmicky deck, because I think it was a very gimmicky Gek. It was a very gimmicky Gek in the original series. A very gimmicky deck in the original series. But the anti-Exodia, the big dark one, I can't quite remember what it is. So I might be able to snag you for a stream, as I normally do mine in the morning, usually around 11 AM to 12 PM. So if that's your time... Yeah, that's going to... Saturday, certainly, that will end up clashing with Saturday, because that'll be right around the 4:30 mark. The legendary Exodia Exodia Necros, that's the one. I don't know the legendary Exodia Incarnate, or at least it doesn't immediately ring a bell. I might recognise it if I saw it a bit more, but certainly off the top of my head it doesn't immediately come forth. Crafted the hand mixer. Can you put water in alchemy? I mean, potion craft would say yes. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh. The only option I've really got is watery blood, which I don't know what it's going to make, but I suppose we might as well. Craft something. Oh, it is my goo of health. Okay, so we want a health solution. What usually gets a health solution? This is usually solution, or is that solution? Oh, fuck. What is this? Let's run a brain through this just to check what it is. Yeah, that's solution. So hopefully, if we run my goo of health through, I will get a health solution. Excellent. That's what we needed. If you have to scoot during my stream, I can send my raid to you. Oh, that's fair enough. Never going to say no to that. Right, so we want to pop my solutions away, I believe. Yes, pop that in there. I don't really want to pop the honey in there. The honey goes upstairs. But I suppose arguably we can pop the water in there, because that will come in handy for other such events. But now we may actually manage to do salt. Do we? Did I use all the salt? Please don't tell me I used all the salt. No, there's the salt. Excellent. And then health solution, health solution, health solution, health solution. Not an elf solution. Oh, wait, that's... Oh! Oh! Of course, that's what... Yeah, that's what spices are. The spices are what you need for curing your stuff. Final Fantasy X! Oh, that is an excellent choice. That's an absolutely excellent choice. Absolutely adore Final Fantasy X. I suppose it's not Merchant's Day, is it? So I've wasted my time there. Oh, well, I'll sell the certificate. Fine. I've got to wait until Merchant's Day. Well, you smell onions. They're my favourite vegetables. Onions keep me in business. What do you mean? We serve onion rings and onion toast. It keeps people thirsty, so I keep selling beer. I think they were made for each other. If you like onions, I can teach you how to cook a couple of dishes. But remember, always eat them in beer. You have the HD version for 10.10.2, and also have 12 for my PS4. I have those two as well. In fact, Final Fantasy 12, I got the collector's edition was back when I was doing a lot of collector's editions when I got that one. So I have the exactly the Wajimabibidibis, the judges' busts. I've got the busts of the judges, and very busty they are too. But yes, it's a very nice little thing. I haven't really gotten them out of their packaging at this point in time, but you know they're sitting comfortably in a location. Right, what we doing? I mean, basically, I'm waiting for that to finish up. I suppose arguably, let's go over to. No, we don't. No. I'm confused. Saw those right room as the 12 was being announced. Yes, I saw them and went, yes, please. But I had more I had a bit more disposable income at that point in time, and I was very thoroughly disposing of it. Throwing it all over the place. Not a good tactic, I'd like to point out. You know, I'd like to very much state categorically that it is vastly better to be sensible with your cash. But what can I say? On those occasions, I was very much a little bit flippant on everything. Hardcover guidebook for the PS4 version. Oh, yeah. I imagine that's quite nice. What I ended up with, and I only got this because it was secondhand. Well, I say secondhand. I was working at Forbidden Planet, and they had a return of the hardback guide to Dissidia Final Fantasy, and I thought, I mean, go on. I can't remember if that's one of the ones I got for free. I think it might be, actually. I think I got that one for free. What did you find? Oh, hang on, no, not the stone, sir. The honey and the bee, ideally. No, don't run out. Oh, thank God for that. I thought he was going to run out of energy right at the last moment. And that would have annoyed me. Like so many other things annoy me, but there you go. Do biddly bong. Right. So let's put the beeswax away. The bee! Away. Away with your bee. Oh, I forgot to fucking sell the burial certificate. You and your onions, you dozy pillock. Him and his... Oh, I've got onions. Oh, get excited about my onions. Oh, you gotta serve your onions and beer. No, I've got to sell you my bloody burial certificate, you twonk. I want to do that. No, right. He's not getting it. It's my burial certificate now. Bastard. You know, after a game releases, it's hard to find a steelbook case of a game. Reasonably, I don't know. I mean, I went through a phase of steelbook collecting. I've got a load of movies on steelbook. The one I'm particularly pleased with, not that it's particularly, you know, yeah, that's it. Energy. There we go. Just do that again, just to double check the save there. That's it. That's the one. But yeah, I've got Bayonetta, the film version of Bayonetta, the anime film, inside a steelbook. It's not on a steelbook because obviously you can't play a steelbook through a console, but you can, however, utilize a exactly. Bloomin' or fried? Bloomin' onions or fried onions? I think it's fried onions in fairness. I suppose let's have a... Oh, I shut everything down. So I'm probably not that fussed about doing a raid tonight, I don't think, because I've shut everything down, and I doubt anything's that exciting around at the moment, because it's usually quite late. But I suppose we'll engage the browser and just have a quick look. This game was released almost 4 years prior to me finding it. I found the steelbook case of Final Fantasy Dissidia NT for the PS4 for only $20. That's not bad. Not bad. That's intriguing. Yes, that is my music. We'll go to the interim slideshow. Give a bit more, something interesting, slightly more interesting visually to look at while I'm fiddling. Every day I'm fiddling, every day I'm fiddling, 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 fiddling. And I still had hardcover guides in the store of the game too. Nice. As I say, I can't quite remember if I got mine for free or whether I did pay a little bit, but it was a return and they couldn't sell it again. So it was like, I didn't really need the guide. It was just one of those ones where it's like, I mean, where's it going if I don't take it? In the bin. And it's like, I don't want it going in the bin. A nice looking book. And don't put the nice looking book in the bin. I take nice looking book and then it don't go in bin. Okay, so there's no obvious alternative present there. So tell you what, I'll find an animal to deposit you in. I'm not gonna find one you can watch after this. I want to find one to deposit you in, so that you get eaten and digested by the beastie. But I'll try and find an interesting animal. Well, we were mentioning bees, but I don't know if I really want to go to the bees, because there is a certain level of if you're too close to bees, it's like, oh no, I don't think I like that. Although they are quite amazing looking creatures, just still slightly uncomfortable when you get up close and personal a little bit. Although through a screen it's not so bad, I suppose. Honey is great though, yeah, absolutely. Honey is wonderful. I mean, in fairness, me and bees, we don't necessarily have a full-on hatred of one another. But, you know, for the most part, me and bees, we're all right. It's like, you fuck off. And I fuck off. And therefore we have to have no interaction, sir. And 9 times out of 10, the bee does fuck off. And I can respect a bee that fucks off. But every now and again, they do tend to be a pain in the arse. But undeniably, honey is great. Oh my god, why would you call... It just seems unfair to call... I think it's 2 pigs. Yeah, it's 2 pigs, and they are called Bacon and Schnitzel. It just seems inappropriate. Oh, I'll tell you what, oh, that looks nice. I like that. I don't think he's teenage, and I don't think he's mutant. But he might be a ninja. So, well, having said that, only the tortoise. Yeah, it's the tortoise. Only the tortoise is on display at the moment. The turtle appears to not be there. But we're going to see a turtle and a tortoise. Also, if I could push the right button, it would help. Nasty little buggers. And are wasps that try to blend in with the bees. Bastards. They're trying to blend in with the bees. Trying to blend in. Right, what we need to do is make sure that's off. And then, right. I'll try and get most of the end finished in case this tanks everything when I push the buttons. But I don't know. I'm beginning to get a new theory as to the issues of surrounding the internet. We'll see. There was a new segment about a disabled pig with wheels to replace his missing hind legs, and the pig's name was Crispy Bacon. Oh, that reminds me of what I don't know if it's a complete universal thing or whether it's just sort of Blue Ocean, Can't Sleep and stuff in their grouping. I don't know whether they got it from somewhere else or they, worked it out or what have you. But the actor Chris Pratt is now called Crispy Rat. So yeah, that's quite a fascinating one. And the other one, of course, the other one that I think is particularly clever is Cheese Thief, Captain Marvel, played by Cheese Thief, because it's Brie Larson. And that, to me, is a beautiful piece of wordplay. I absolutely adore that one. So yes, every time we play Marvel Crisis Protocol and Captain Marvel's on the field, she is just known as Cheese Thief, which is lovely. Anyway, I will be back Saturday for Saturday RPG, where we'll be continuing the world of Final Fantasy. Tomorrow, so this is where it might go horribly wrong, but we're going to do it anyway, because, why not? Tomorrow evening, theoretically, of course, there's always the potential for not, you have, and I believe it was established, he doesn't have a goal in mind, but feel free to update us if you know, Chester. But we have 9 o'clock tomorrow evening, Mr. Nicolaine. And that's 9 o'clock UK time. Oh, last time they were playing Final Fantasy 14.
What?
Oh, yeah, I remember. He wanted to do a thing.
I forget. What was that about?
Yeah, I think he wanted to do a thing, but I can't remember. I didn't catch the thing, unfortunately.
Okay, I guess I blacked out or something, because I don't know. What was that
specific thing he wanted to do, and then
was there some pretext to that? I'm assuming some hitching at your end.
I just know that he's got a shorter stream than normal. Oh, does he? Not everything's a euphemism. I mean, if you try hard enough. Hard enough. If you try hard enough, everything is a euphemism. And your alternate option for tomorrow night, of course. 10 o'clock this time. An hour later. I think everybody could do that mathematics, couldn't they? 10 o'clock, you have Mr. Blue Boosh, who will potentially be doing some painting, and then some chaotic games, possibly Gartic Phone, possibly GeoGuessr, possibly some of the others. There is a whole host of little party games that are in rotation. So, 10 o'clock, Mr. Blue Boosh!
Skink rules.
It's broken.
Said. It was a pee-pee, not a poo-poo. Said. James Games UK guest.
You did say.
And I think every single clip of his is him laughing, because it's surprisingly easy to get Mr. Blue Boosh laughing, which is always a delight. But yes, that is everything. And yeah, I think we may have made some kind of conclusion, because although it did disconnect, it does seem to be holding steadier everywhere else, which is intriguing. Anyway, I will say cheerio, and then I will deposit you inside of the turtle or the tortoise, and we can all have a lovely time and then go to bed. So here goes. A cheerio.